Hi guys, it's Andy from the SA Survival. What I'm trying to make now is an exterior shower. We have a pop-up tent which we've used, we kind of like, but it's a little bit awkward. So what I'm trying to do is create a folding shower with curtain onto the side of the Oasis One. How am I doing that? Okay, I started off with 48 inches of this, like a conduit hanging bracket C-channel. As you can see there, it's a C with a bit of a lip, and I've cut them down to fit the side of the Oasis right here, and I'll have to get the measurements for you later. I've managed to mount them to the existing supports that hold the plano box on and this little like roof rack here. And then I stripped right down in here some of the C-channel away. Look right here. You can see, yes, it's on a little bit of an angle because of this pipe here. From here to the other hanger, which is right here, is, I think it's 48 inches. Sorry, it is 44 inches. From here to here is 48 inches. Now if I stand back, this bar here is going to be a support for the cover for the shower awning. These pieces here and here are going to be the hinges. I'm not mentioning any names that are out there that have already created a nice professional version of this, but the finance on that is a lot of money. I think it's like 2,000 American. I believe I can make this with existing pieces that I have at home. I have a tarp, which we have to modify. We had to buy some strapping and Velcro, and a zipper. I think that's like $30. The metal has cost me about $60. Nuts and bolts lying around, and I think a cover, which I want to allude to right now, was around 28 bucks, 27 bucks. So I know that this section here is a little bit long. I haven't cut that yet, but so far this is the hinged version. So you would open this one first. There's no end piece yet. And then this one, it comes out to about 42 inches. So now we're going to cut this piece to the right length. We're going to figure out the right width to join those end pieces with another bar. Slightly thinner though, so it can go inside of this channel. Hey everybody, version 1.0 with the frame. I've built the two arms from here and here, like you saw, they would come straight out. Added the cross piece. This is 1.0, it is a prototype. It may get adjusted because I did cut this edge a little bit too short. And there's a bit of tension here when we try and close it. There's a bit of spring tension there. Like I said, this is a work in progress, but let me show you what it's like to open. It's that easy. So cool. Now if I push it this way, it does lock itself out because of the edge here, but it will stay put where it needs to. To close it, voila. So easy. Next phase is to make the tarp that I have fit exactly into this square to make our shower curtain. So I completed the box to store the shower awning in, and the surprise is a gun case. I saw this on YouTube by another guy, and I thought that'd be a pretty cool idea. This one's a little bit more flexible, it's not as rigid, but as you can see, I turned it upside down. It's bolted to the L bracket right here, and I'll show you in a minute the brackets that I made for it to support the upper section here. Otherwise it would just flop around here. But before we do that, let's open it up. Now, I did flip the awning metalwork around, so I turned it 180 degrees. For some reason it just seemed to flow better. I tried it the way I'd mounted it and prepped it. For some reason it just didn't fold smooth with the box on. So I thought, well, let's just flip it upside down and see what happens. And it works. So let's have a look. There's the bracket. We have the case lid that can stay up there for now. Before, this went that way, but now it's going to go this way. And if we wanted to, this will sit down on top, just to stop it dropping down on you. And that is it. Basically, wherever the awning would line up, somewhere around there. And now you'd be having a shower, once the curtain's on obviously. And it doesn't really intrude on anything. I'm quite happy about that. To fold it away, just grab it, push it to the right. Voila. Next phase is the awning. I'm going to probably strip it down again in a minute, and I'm going to paint all of this black because everything else on this trailer is black and green. And from there I'll show you these angle brackets that I found. So I showed you the metalwork that I made, and this is a conduit hanging bracket. But with the conduit comes these washers and these L brackets, and they work perfectly for mounting the box to the bar. And also what I've done is, where I've cut this support out, which would be like this, all the way across here, now by adding this washer and this L bracket and pinching this super tight, I've now got rid of the flex that would have been in this section here, over here. This is sandwiched in here, super tight, and this has now become rigid. And the same on the other side. So I thought that that was a pretty good solution to supporting the upper portion of the box, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way it's turned out so far. One thing that I was concerned about was these. Could I open these up once this box is on? And yes, I can. So both sides, because I thought that this here would interfere with opening this, and it does not. It's actually perfect. And I can put a lock through there if we choose to want to lock up the shower curtain. There are also lock points here and here if we choose to go heavy duty. I think one might go there just to make sure that it stays locked and doesn't come open when we're traveling. These don't bounce open, or if somebody wants to be a looky-loo and open it up. But again, it's not a waterproof case, and it doesn't need to be a waterproof case because the shower tent will be getting wet when it has a shower, and then when we open it up it should dry out anyway, so I'm quite happy. So we are sewing in the zip tonight, and Sandra is the seamstress, and right now We're doing the zipper on one side, and we're now going to stitch it into the other side. And then this will be complete.
I'm hoping it will be complete, so stay tuned. Thank you.
So, as you go on in to the shower, we have our sink with our nozzle for the shower that just kicks right in there, and then that just loops up around the back of the shower into here. And then this is a removable shower head, so that can just be used like ever. And then I put this bracket in now and bolted it to the gun case so that it will hold up the back wall of the top. And then this piece, it just is a U bracket that I made, and it will slot into there, and then I can detach it, which I think is a pretty simple fix, because this is a little bit too big to be rolled up with the top and have the gun case shut. So the finished presentation is a gun case with 4 locks, and we're going to show you the unraveling of the new shower. Voila! We are on a bit of a slope, so right now it's showing you about 6 feet in height. It will be a bit less. There will be some tie down points in the corners. I didn't put any weight, any tubes, any washers, any chain in the hem to keep it down. That was not my intention, because I didn't know how much room I'd have in the gun case when it was all rolled up, so I went away from doing that. But what I'm going to do in each corner, I was going to put a tie down in there which we can peg out. Hassle factor, a couple of seconds longer just to put 4 pegs in, or 3 pegs depending on which way I go. To fold it back up, I did not go with any straps here to secure it, because it will stay on its own. The shower holder will fit in here. It is loose. It will fit like that when I shut the lid. Bring the lid down, shower holder. And voila, it is closed. We are going to have a little name here, or a title, shower, just in case somebody does think it is a gun case. We don't want to have people break it open and destroy stuff just because they think of something's in there. But again, we'll have a designation that it's a shower on this side. And that, other than it being stripped now and being painted black completely, is the finished version of this folding shower. I'd like to say a big thank you to Shawnee Hills, fellow YouTube presenter. I would like to say thank you to him, because searching around the other main brand that's out there. I believe it's Quick Pitch Campers have done the off-road shower. Is an amazing shower, change room, bathroom tent. Shawnee Hills built his own, and I had already, prior to seeing his video, I wanted to make one myself, but A, hadn't got the courage to go out and do it because there were so many moving parts, and B, I just couldn't afford to buy the Quick Pitch Camper shower tent. But with Shawnee Hills out there, he built one. I'll put a link down below with his version of this, which again for me was inspirational because it got me off of my butt and helped me create this one. Everybody's is different. Ours is different purely because of the mounting system of the trailer, the way the roof rack lies, and so this is the SA Survival version of a folding shower tent. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this build and the application. I'm going to go through this one more time so that you can see exactly how quick this is going to be for us. Also, it's in the green, which coincides with Oasis 1, which is still keeping us in color. All of this, like I said, is going to get painted black. The mounting brackets are going to be painted black, and this is going to be awesome. Also, DD Hammocks. Yes, their gear is what has created the shower. The material, the awning, the sides, that was from a DD tarp, 4.5 by 3 meter. It was an additional tarp that I had. We still have DD tarps. We have 4 by 4 meters, which I still use, but this one was the right length for us to modify. So I was not destroying it because it was a bad tarp or anything like that. It was just a useful tarp that I had that I wasn't using, and the sides and the fit has been perfect. This is the DD Hammocks DD Tarp XL, 4.5 by 3 meter, and this is an awesome tarp. We added Velcro here and here all the way around. The top came with these reinforced loops, so they're hanging off of here. As you can see, I cut a groove in the aluminum, put a full length, well, Sandra did the full length zipper. And with the door open, 360 inside. And this just fits. If I can do this one-handed, look at that. And the shower head will fit right there. These are roughly 42 inches. This is just under 42 inches. Again, 42 inches. And the gun case is 48 inches. So that gives us plenty of room to store it. This bracket here is just bolted through the back so that we can keep this top from drooping down. So you can just see the excess there. I am gonna try sealing these holes right in here just to stop excess spray coming in. We can close this to stop the wind from blowing over it, but it might impede on the shower. But we also made a roof to go over it, more if you're using it for a bathroom and you want a bit of protection, or if you want to have a shower when it's raining. And this just folds up, it will sit on top. I'll show you that right now. pretty much. It's a little bit of a finessing because it's the second time I put it up, but we use those little bulldog clips, clipboard clips, just to hold it in place. And that will give us a little bit more privacy if we wanted it, or shelter from the rain.